New Zealand Business Investor Visa, a full detailed guide. Last week, we introduced the New Zealand Business Investor Visa, explaining how international investors can start their journey toward residency. Today, we're diving deeper. This is your detailed guide covering investment options, eligibility criteria, and the complete process from your first step to permanent residence. The Business Investor Work Visa is designed for investors who want to take an active role in an established New Zealand business. It provides a path for experienced entrepreneurs to contribute to the economy and eventually to make New Zealand their home. There are two investment pathways to choose from, each leading to residence. You can invest 1 million New Zealand dollars for a 3-year work to residence pathway, or invest 2 million for a fast-tracked 12-month route. You may buy the business outright or hold at least 25% ownership as long as your investment meets the threshold. Here's how the journey works. First, find a business and conduct proper due diligence. Next, apply for your work visa, which can be granted for up to 4 years. Purchase your business and begin operations. Provide investment evidence within 9 months. Keep your business running successfully for the required time. And once all conditions are met, you can apply for residence. Now let's take a closer look at who can apply. To qualify, applicants must be 55 or under, invest at least 1 or 2 million New Zealand dollars, and show reserve funds of at least 500,000 New Zealand dollars and meet the 3-year business experience requirement. You'll also need to meet English language standards and pass health and character checks. And importantly, your chosen business must have operated for at least 5 years. Your investment must go into a credible, established business with a purchase value of at least 1 million New Zealand dollars. The business should employ at least 5 full-time staff and fully comply with New Zealand's immigration, employment, and business standards. However, not every type of business qualifies. Some industries are excluded, such as gambling, tobacco production, fast food outlets, adult entertainment, dropshipping operations, immigration advisory services, labor hire firms, and home-based or franchised businesses. These sectors are considered inconsistent with New Zealand's long-term economic goals. Now, the establishment stage. Within the first 9 months, you must apply for a business work investor visa, lawfully transfer nominated funds to New Zealand, complete the business purchase, employ at least 5 staff, and meet any registration or licensing requirements. Your capital investment funds must be legally earned and held in your name and match the total capital needed to purchase the business or the proposed ownership share. If borrowed, they must come from a recognized bank or lending institution. You'll also need to declare reserve funds of $500,000 in either funds or assets. Funds must come from the same nominated sources you listed in your application. Transfers should go through approved banking systems, whether that's a personal account, joint account, solicitor trust, or investment portfolio. To meet the business experience requirements, applicants must have at least 3 years of relevant business experience. Acceptable business experience can be 1. Paid self-employment in a business, charity, or non-governmental organization operating in a commercial environment with at least 5 full-time employees or an annual revenue of at least 1 million New Zealand dollars, or 2. Paid senior management level experience in a business, charity, or non-governmental organization operating in a commercial environment with at least 5 full-time employees under your direct management and an annual turnover of at least 5 million New Zealand dollars. Requirements during operation stage. During this stage, you must stay self-employed, maintain your business ownership, stay in New Zealand for at least 184 days each year, and employ 5 full-time staff, and create ongoing full-time employment for 1 new hire of a New Zealand citizen or resident, and maintain the employment for at least 12 months. You must also comply with financial, tax, and legal obligations, employment and immigration and business standards. You can apply for one more business investor work visa of up to 2 years, known as a renewal, if you need more time to meet the requirements of a business investor resident visa. It is either due to the business has not been operating for 3 years or the work visa holder has not yet created full-time employment for one additional New Zealand citizen or resident for at least 12 months. To be eligible to apply for a business investor resident visa, you must meet the following: hold a business investor work visa at the time of application, successfully operate a business for either 12 months or 3 years, retain the same proportion of ownership, meet the presence, character, and any professional registration requirements, and employ at least 5 full-time employees, including the creation of one new role for a New Zealand citizen. For a business to have been successfully operated, it must be a single business, have involved the active participation of the investor in the 12 months or 3-year period immediately prior to the application, have been purchased by the investor of the business or a share of at least 1 million New Zealand dollar and retain that ownership, be the same business that was initially purchased at work visa stage unless a variation of condition was granted. You must prove you have been actively involved in the running of your business. You'll need to provide evidence from a reliable independent agency and can include but not limited to audited accounts, bank statements, financial statements, and tax records. You must provide an assessment prepared by a chartered accountant confirming your business is solvent and complies with all financial and tax obligations, and a letter from a lawyer confirming your business complies with all legal obligations. You must also provide evidence that your business employs at least 5 full-time employees and has created and maintained for at least 12 months ongoing employment for one additional full-time equivalent New Zealand citizen or resident. Evidence includes, but not limited to, employment records, tax records, and assessment prepared by an accountant. Applications will be approved in principle to allow for family members' evidence of English ability to be submitted. You will have 6 months to provide evidence that any partner or dependent children aged 16 or older included in your application meet the English language requirements. Those who gained residence under the fast track will be issued resident visas subject to conditions. You must continue to run the business for another 2 years, maintain your ownership share, spend 184 days a year in New Zealand, and ensure the business remains solvent and compliant. This marks the beginning of your new life in New Zealand, the Business Investor Visa, your opportunity to invest, build your future, and live in New Zealand. Contact us now, Global Migration Solutions. We will take you there.